Alright, my truckers, so this question has been lighting up social media and a bunch of different trucking groups for as long as I can remember, but recently it's really been going crazy. The question is, do I still need to carry a paper MedCard? Well, especially with the new digital rules that kicked in this year, the answer may not be as simple as you think it is. In this video, I'll break down exactly what FMCSA says about MedCard hard copies. I'll talk about what law enforcement still expects and how to just keep yourself compliant and clean. So stick with me, because not knowing this can cost you big. So a driver told me a story that went a little bit like this. So he was on the road feeling very confident. He got pulled into a weigh station and a DOT inspector pulled him aside for a DOT inspection. When asked for all of his documents, including his MedCard if he needed one, he said he told the officer, well, hey, it should all be logged in the system, right? After all, of June 23rd, it means it should be all logged in the system. He was pleasantly surprised when his medical records were not in the system when the DOT officer checked. So he was slapped with a violation. And that's why today's topic really matters. The bottom line, let's get into what the current rules say. When most drivers pass the DOT physical, the medical examiner issued them a hard copy medical examiner certificate, aka the classic MedCard. Up until recently, you had to keep it, carry it, send it to the state, or just keep it on file. FMCSA regulations and state rules required you to have it on you whenever you drove interstate. Pretty much meaning no MedCard, no drive. In 2025, FMCSA implemented the medical examiner certification integration rule, which means the medical examiner is supposed to automatically turn in your DOT medical results to FMCSA, then they're forwarded to your state licensing agency. Then your medical certification posts digitally to your CDL record. No more paper required. So drivers no longer have to submit or carry that physical MedCard as long as it's posted in their state record. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Some states aren't fully synced or completely live with that system I just explained yet, which means some inspectors might still expect a paper card from you. I'm not saying that's correct, but I'm telling you, and I've seen it, some states are not doing this yet. So some guys pull up to me and say, well, everything's automatic. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I check and there's nothing there. It's a bit controversial because whose fault is it, right? Is it the medical examiners for not sending in things right away if they forget? Or is it the drivers for not double checking, making sure that their status is good? You tell me in the comments down below. Right now, let's kind of break down exactly when you do or don't need it. Until you know for a fact that your state has switched to that new digital system fully, it's gonna be smart, and I advise you to just carry your MedCard for up to 15 days after you get it. And still make sure to find out if you need to personally submit anything or if they're going to take care of everything. You need to ask. Because if you don't find out and you end up being wrong, or the state ends up making a mistake, that could be a violation or an out of service. FMCSA even issued a temporary waiver recognizing that not all systems are transitioned yet. So just check the new rules in your state. It's not that hard, trust me. It's a little bit of time that you put into to not get hemmed up on the side of the road. A growing thread online is showing some officers are still saying, hey, you don't need a hard copy, and some are saying, well, you need a hard copy because I don't know if your state is live with this or not. The quickest way for you to find out, like I said, is just for you to check. How I put it, it really doesn't hurt just to hold on to your paper copy or just take a quick screenshot if you can of your MedCard. Either way, whether your state is up and running or not. In Texas, as of June 23rd, 2025, only digital certified submissions are accepted, no paper allowed. Medical examiners must submit results via FMCSA National Registry by midnight daily. And that is a hard rule. And obviously we have been having some medical examiners forget and some drivers get jammed up, but that should not be happening at all. And if it does, you as a driver, you need to explain, hey, I did this process, maybe something is wrong in the system, because then we can do further digging and corroborate what you're saying. This is all a really fast shift. So if your carrier isn't there yet, your safety department should have told you about this. So what's the bottom line here? If your state is fully enrolled in that digital system, you do not need to carry a paper MedCard. Do not need to. But if your state is not live yet, I'm telling you, keep that paper MedCard for at least 15 days post MedCard examination. And after that, check FMCSA's National Registry to confirm that everything is good with your MedCard and your CDL license as well. The risk of not being squared away with your licensing and MedCard can be either licensing downgrade, I've seen, it can be violations, and it can be out of service violations as well. All in all, check to see if your state is good to go, and you really have nothing to worry about, although you should still be checking the status of your license. Do me a favor, drop your state in the comments so I can look up and help you find out if your state is all digitally ready. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe, and stay tuned because I drop weekly videos on how to keep you rolling safe and compliant. And as always, stay safe, keep rolling.